Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. This is my third video in my YouTube channel, and right now I want to present my review novel, not the plot of the novel, but it's the review of the novel. And today's novel is The Broken Window. It's a novel by Jeffery Deaver. Let's start. This is the cover of the novel, The Broken Window. And actually this is a series of a criminalist named Lincoln Rhyme, and the title is Broken Window. The author of this novel is Jeffery Deaver. The publisher of this novel is Hodder, and it was published in 2009. The number of pages is 511, and the genre is thriller crime. So these are the main characters. There are two main characters. This one named Lincoln Rhyme. He is a criminalist who solves many cases, but in this time, she is less smart than the suspect, than the killer, because the killer has what's that? The mining that data to kill the victim, and this one is Amelia Sachs. She's the partner of Lincoln Rhyme. She is good at analyzing something. She's a learner because she's the partner of great criminalists like Lincoln, and she has to learn the case to solve the problem, help Lincoln to solve it. And in this novel, Lincoln meets his cousin, who never meets for years, and his name is Arthur Rhymes. Well, I told you the brief of the story, and this novel told us about how great a killer to kill someone because he has something that really important, and he has the weapon, the most powerful weapon, which is information. The weapon of the suspect itself is information. And if I have the authority to be the one of the character in this novel, I would like to be the killer of this or the suspect of this novel. Or the suspect of this case. Doesn't mean I want to be a killer, but I just want to know everything like him. And then I want to have a perfect French and British accent like him. He has perfect British and French accent. I wanted to have that. And he uses technology properly. He is so smart in finding information, collecting information to get what he wants and to get the target. I just admire how he could get all of the information easily. With the capability of speaking French and British, he can easily get the information, right? And so I wanted to have that accent. And then when I have the capability to speak British and French, I will easily to get information that I want to know, like the killer did. Sorry. And again, this kind of broken window. And the interesting part of this novel is when the killer finds all of the information of Danny's file, all his contacts, everybody who's been working for him, informants, all the potential witnesses, even everyone who is related to him. And how great is the killer can find all the information he needs is the part that I think interests. And then the part that I dislike is when there is one female that is approached by the killer, and he strikes a conversation with her and invites her into his house. Well, actually, how come? Why I dislike this part? Because how come a, a female just easily following someone and it is a stranger? How come she could finally following someone? She could finally following stranger, and I think she never was that never heard about don't talk to stranger, or she never get advices to not to talk to stranger because uh she doesn't think about the dangers of herself if she follow the stranger. It's like she doesn't know the dangers of it. She may be can be the victim of the rape, or even she can be the victim of a murder. And then uh, if I were the writer of this novel, I would change the story into a drama story. um the killer would fall in love with Amelia Sachs, so the target of the murderer is Amelia, which is also the lover of Lincoln. The killer really wants to have Amelia as his lover. He forced Amelia to be his lover and he kills Lincoln. It it would be something different with the story, so I would change it to the drama story. And then he pretends as the savior of Lincoln, but actually he's the murderer. And the larger issues of this novel is a crime that did by a smart suspect who uses technology. His weapon is the information. He could know all the things about his target. Even he knows better than the target himself. Then the main character of this novel, Lincoln, becomes the target of the suspect who can speak British and French perfectly. And the moral values that I've get from this novel is I have to get all the information if I want to get what I want, just like the killer of this novel. We have to know it all. I don't want to be the evil one, but I have to learn how to get much information that I need to get what I want. The struggle of the killer is real. He can know everything about the target, and even he can know everything about everyone who related to the target, like I've said before about Danny, one of the victim of the suspect. But really, I've learned that if we want to get something, so we have to know it first before we get it. So that's all for today. Okay, um, thanks for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.